Hi, I'm Rachael Matthews, and I want to tell you about a project I did with one of the participants at East London Textile Arts, Donald. Donald is one of our star embroiderers with the Adults with Learning Difficulties class. He makes work very slowly, but very well thought out, and a joy to work with. I'm his collaborator. So Donald stitched this bird. I think it took several months. It's a lot of concentration. His stitches are big. He uses loads of colour. And my commission was to turn this into a digital textile design repeat, which we could then print out some fabric to make him some clothes. So first we photographed this bird and then took out the background. That's quite difficult in itself because the background is all puckered because there's so much tension in these stitches. Then I had to think of a background. It's such an intense amount of embroidery that I had to create a background to really balance it. I love the messiness of Donald's work. I'd like to be an embroiderer like this. So I started off thinking about weaving a background. I wanted to use natural wools, neutral colours, because I felt Donald's embroidery is so bold and bright that it needed something calm to offset it. I love the tangle of Donald's threads. Donald is very controlled with his tangles, so I wanted to be controlled like that too. When I was teaching at college, there was loads of threads just in the bin at the end of the day. So I picked them up to put in this warp. I spun them on the drop spindle and spun them with wool, with natural wool, which is kind of sticky. It kind of binds all the other threads together. So you've got bits of gold, bits of black and white and coloured embroidery threads. And then I wove this on a simple loom with 3 different types of natural wool. Then I needed to photograph this and put it into Photoshop and create a background. So I gave myself plenty of space to work with, and then let me show you through on the computer, see if we can find the work. Here we are. Let's see if we can make this a bit bigger. Here comes Donald's bird. So the wool was very forgiving in Photoshop. I was able to clone it together so that the repeat could become wider and wider. Then I had a problem because the bird had nothing to sit on. It either needed a branch or it needed a nest. And I felt like Donald's style of embroidery probably warranted a nest. So all the leftover threads that I hadn't used, I then had to pretend to be Donald and stitch this nest and then cut it out and place it. And then, let me see if I can scroll out. Go in negative. Here we go. Then we put Donald's bird into repeat. And it felt like a nice tweed. And printed on with digital print, the print is such good quality, it really does pick up every single thread. And we made it into a kimono, like a kimono jacket, quite short. But there was endless discussions on what it could be used for. We could have made anything with it. But